In a remote forest, on a dark and stormy night, the brutally murdered body of a young girl was discovered. The killer had left no trace, and the motives behind the heinous crime remained obscure. As the police arrived at the scene, they were stunned to find that the corpse had vanished without a trace. Thus began an intensive investigation to unravel the perplexing mystery of the missing body and the unidentified killer. As the investigation progressed, the detectives encountered a series of puzzling pieces of evidence. Fingerprints found at the scene didn't match any known individuals in their database. An encrypted message, written in the victim's own blood, added another layer of complexity to the case. The presence of ancient artifacts near the crime scene further deepened the mystery, raising more questions than answers. Amidst the chaos, a mysterious witness emerged, claiming to have witnessed the crime. However, the enigmatic figure refused to reveal his identity or provide a formal statement. His cryptic remarks hinted at a larger conspiracy at play, suggesting the involvement of influential individuals. Before the investigators could fully interrogate the witness, he vanished into thin air, leaving behind a trail of riddles and unanswered questions. As the detectives delved deeper into the victim's past, a dark revelation came to light. It was discovered that the young girl had been involved with a notorious criminal gang and had disappeared several months prior to her death. Theories began to circulate about the gang's potential involvement in her murder, either as a form of punishment for betrayal or as a means to silence her permanently. Despite the emerging leads, concrete evidence remained elusive, and the killer's identity continued to elude the authorities. In a shocking twist, the investigators received an anonymous message claiming that the murder was part of an elaborate and deadly game. Each victim, the message claimed, represented a new level in the twisted mastermind's grand scheme. The killer was said to execute each crime with meticulous care, aiming to demonstrate his intellectual superiority. The investigators found themselves in a desperate race against time, attempting to decipher the cryptic clues and prevent further bloodshed. However, the cunning killer always seemed to be one step ahead, leaving the authorities grasping at straws. As the investigation reached a climax, a final confrontation brought the killer's identity to light. Shockingly, the perpetrator was revealed to be a prominent and well-respected figure in the community. The killer's motives were rooted in a twisted desire to prove his mental prowess by orchestrating complex murders and evading justice. In a heart-pounding showdown, the authorities finally apprehended the killer, but not before he unleashed a final wave of destruction and claimed more innocent lives. In the aftermath of the case, the investigators were left grappling with the profound realization of the depths of human depravity. The full extent of the killer's crimes remained shrouded in mystery, leaving an unsettling void in the hearts of the community. The dark truth behind the silent crime continued to haunt those who had been touched by its devastating reach. As the dust settled, the investigators were forced to confront the unsettling reality that evil can lurk in the most unexpected places, often hiding behind a facade of respectability. The echoes of the silent crime served as a chilling reminder of the fragility of peace and the constant vigilance required to maintain it. The story of the missing corpse and the deadly game became a cautionary tale, whispered in hushed tones among the residents of the town. It served as a grim testament to the lengths some individuals would go to satisfy their twisted desires and the devastating impact their actions could have on the lives of others. In the end, the echoes of the silent crime lingered long after the killer was brought to justice. The scars left by the tragedy would never fully heal, but the resilience of the human spirit prevailed. The community banded together, determined to rebuild and find solace in the bonds of unity and compassion. The memory of the young girl, whose life was so cruelly cut short, became a symbol of hope and a reminder of the preciousness of life. As time passed, the echoes of the silent crime gradually faded, but its lessons remained etched in the hearts of those who had lived through the ordeal. The story served as a poignant reminder that even in the face of unspeakable darkness, light could still prevail, and the human spirit could triumph over the most daunting of challenges.